Okay now, right? Online guys. Hello. Yeah. So then this all day I discussed in inductive effect only. So now in aqueous case, Nana. In aqueous case also I explained because of inductive effect. Inductive effect is there, solvation effect is there. Solvation effect and the steric endurance. Steric endurance. So according to inductive effect, this is 3 degree, 2 degree, 1 degree and ammonia. So whereas solvation effect, ammonia opposite, Nana. 1 degree, 2 degree and 3 degree. So this is bulkiness. If the more bulkiness, less basic nature. This I already explained. So whereas in case of here, if R group, Nana, if R group methyl, if R is the methyl group there, so 2 degree, then 1 degree, then 3 degree, then ammonia. If R group is C2H5, 2 degree, then 3 degree, 1 degree, then ammonia. Here one trick which I told to remember. So try to understand, right? In case of aqueous case, hello. In case of aqueous case, this gaseous stage 3, 2, 1, so no issues. But whereas in case of aqueous case, the order is changing. If you are changing the alkyl group, so the order keep on changing. But in our syllabus, these two are present. So we need to remember these two. So in these two cases, 2 degree same, and ammonia also same. The only the problem with 1 and 3 and 3 and 1. Okay. So how should we remember? So right now it is fine, but after a couple of days or couple of weeks, so we are Gajnis, right? Automatically we can forget. So for that, so what we need to do? Methyl and ethyl, Nana. So methyl and ethyl, which is bigger and which is smaller, Nana? Methyl and ethyl, which is bigger and which is smaller? Huh? Methyl, right? So 1 degree is it to 3 degree, which is smaller and which is bigger? 1 degree is smaller, 3 degree is bigger, right? So whenever methyl is coming, methyl means smaller means 2 after 1. 1 we need to give the more priority. 2, 1, 3. Whereas in case of ethyl, it is bigger one, right? So bigger one, which one? 3 degree. 3, 1. Okay, just keep this trick with you, right? Because this is experimentally determined. We don't have the other option, right? So why only 2, 1, 3 means? So because of small size, inductive effect and solvation, by the combination of all these, so this is the way which I already discussed this in inductive effect. Mukund వింటున్నావు?
Yes.
సరే అన్న. కోల్డ్ అయిందిరా. So now we see in the combination of mesomeric effect. But this is only because of inductive effect. Now, right, NH2, NH2. A and B, which is more basic? Which is more basic? Which is more basic? A and B. Mukund? A and B, which is more basic? Imani? Tini? Tini. A and B, which is more basic, Nana? Rishikesh? Rishikesh? See, Nana, in this case, this lone pair is participating in the resonance. This lone pair is participating in the resonance. Whereas if there is no resonance, it is free. So when the electrons are free, it's ready to donate. Right? That is the reason. Right? B is more basic than A. Clear, everyone? Because of resonance, those are not available, Nana. Hello. Now let me know in these two cases, A and B. Mukund? Mukund? Hmm. Right. Here is, this is also participating in the lone pair. Right? Lone pair is participating in the resonance. But in this case, it's free. Right? So B greater than A. B greater than A. But acidic nature is different case. That is different. Right, Ito? Any doubts you can ask me. Then, hello. రిషికేష్ నీకు అర్థమవుతుందా? అడుగు డౌట్స్ ఉంటాయి హంసని. Done? Right. సో క్లియర్ ఉంది కదా, బ్లర్ ఏం వస్తలేదు కదా వీడియో. సో A and B, which is more basic? Which is more basic? Okay. So basic strength is directly proportional to plus M plus H plus I, Nana. Basic strength is inversely proportional to minus M minus H minus I. Now note it down this. Basic strength. So I already discussed, because NO2 nature is which nature? Minus M and minus I. For example, CH3 nature, Nana. Plus H and plus I. OCH3 nature. Plus M minus I. Cl nature minus I. right? So write it down this also, everyone. So minus m or plus m, whatever it may be. Minus m ortho is equals to minus m para, and minus m meta equals to 0. Same way, plus m meta ortho is equals to plus m para plus m meta equals to 0. So means, what is this meaning? Whenever the minus m group, but NO2, for example, imagine, try to understand. If it is present at ortho and para positions, minus m is there. If it is present at meta position, minus m is not working. When minus m is not working, we need to take minus I. So minus m and minus I, both the cases, always remember that mesomeric effect, hyperconjugation, then inductive effect. Mesomeric effect, right? Then hyperconjugation, then inductive effect. When mesomeric effect is there, right? So we can't take the minus I. So we'll give the more priority to the mesomeric or resonance. Okay, when minus m is there, so minus I, so it won't show any impact. Okay now. So inductive effect generally ortho is greater than, meta is greater than para. Inductive effect purely depends on distance. Inductive effect purely depends on distance. This I already explained, of course, but once again I am just telling. Inductive effect purely depends on distance. Anish, vintunnava? And one more important thing, Nana. So always we need to follow this order, basic nature order. First we need to cross check with the plus m. NO2. This is NO2, nitro group. NO2 is nitro group. Nitro. So first minus m, plus m, then plus H, then plus I, neutral molecule, then you go with minus I, then minus H, then minus M. This is the basic order which we need to follow. Means what? When plus M group is there, that is, we need to give the more priority. Then plus H, then plus I, then neutral molecule. Means these three plus groups, these are donating groups. These are donating. So sometimes మన వాళ్ళు చెప్తారు ఏమని, if you don't help to someone, no need, so don't hurt or don't, right, blame or anyone else. అంటే ఎవరికి మంచి చేయకపోయినా పర్లేదు కానీ చెడు మాత్రం చేయకు. అంటే you can do the plus things, right? It's a neutral, otherwise you should keep quiet, but don't do like this. చేస్తే కొంచెం చెడు తక్కువ చేయి, ఇంకొంచెం తక్కువ, అంటే మైనస్ ఎమ్ మీన్స్ ఎక్స్ట్రీమ్ అన్నట్టు. సో అందుకోసం దాన్ని ఎప్పుడైనా లాస్ట్ పెడతాం, రైట్? సో దిస్ ప్లస్ ఎమ్ మీన్స్ మోర్ డొనేటింగ్ నేచర్, somewhat less donating nature. Plus I means somewhat less. Neutral molecules, no donating. Minus I means, right, withdrawing but less withdrawing. Minus H means high withdrawing. Minus M means high withdrawing nature, like that. So in this case, Nana, this is at ortho and para cases, minus M is there. This is minus M. This is neutral molecule. So neutral molecule and minus M. Which one we need to give the more priority? Which one? Which one, Ra? Neutral molecule. So this is more basic than this. Clear, everyone? You know? Hello. Shall I give one more question? Completed? Hello. Copy is. There you go. I'm right across. Right. NO2, NO2. So NO2 nature is which nature? Ra? Minus M. So this is which position? This is ortho position. This is meta. This is para. Ortho, meta, para. This is at which position? Meta position. Meta position, what is the minus M nature? Minus M is equals to 0. So when minus M is 0, then what we need to take? Minus I. So means here is minus I nature. Yes or no? Hello. In this case at para position, minus M is working. Minus M para. So minus M para and minus I nature. So which is more basic? So go back and just see the order. Yeah, tell me. Hello. Hamsini. Minus M and minus I, which is more basic? Minus I. So means we, because I told you minus I, then minus H, then minus M. Because this is withdrawing, it's less withdrawing group, right? That is more better. Clear, everyone? Clear, everyone? समझ में आ रहा है ना? Tell me the answer. Because OCH3 which nature? No? Plus M. NO2 is minus M. Because both are para positions. What is the answer? A greater than B. A greater than B. So first we need to identify the nature and we need to know which nature is suitable. Which nature is suitable? Danu? Right, Nana. Come on. Two questions are there in front. Hmm. Hmm? I didn't say any answer. How to tell? I'm asking you, tell me. I told you OCH3 is nature. Is OCH3 which position? First go back and see OCH3 which nature? OCH3 is which nature? Minus M, plus M, and minus I. This is ortho and para positions. Minus M is existing, right? So this is plus M or para is there. So plus M meta is equals to 0. So that's why here is minus I nature. Plus M and minus I. And go back and see that plus M is more comfortable, right? Plus M is more than minus I. Donating nature, right? Now in this case, no, this is plus H, this is plus M. Huh? A or B? Array, this is plus H, this is plus B plus H, right? Plus M plus H. Plus M is more powerful than plus H, right? Hello. Then shall I go some more questions? ఎంత లేట్ వస్తుంది పరిగెత్తుకుంటూ రావాలి పైన 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 తాకుతుంది Hmm. Come on, do it. Right, wrong. What is the answer, first one? This is minus I nature. Hmm. This is minus I nature. This is plus M nature. So B, A less than B or B greater than A. Both are same, right? In this case, no. So ortho effect and everything. So A is greater than B. Both are plus M, ortho is equal to plus, but minus I should be far away. So like that, n number of questions are there. I already discussed. So I'm just right moving ahead. రాస్తావా ఏనను డిక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది లెస్ బేసిక్ ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ బెంజోయిక్ యాసిడ్ దట్ tell me ABC which is more basic nature. Come on, fast. Hmm? A more basic, okay? No, he is telling that. He is telling the A. But you tell. Right, Ram. So imagine, try to understand here. This is sp hybridization. This is sp2. This is sp3. Right? So percentage of S character. So you know percentage of S character is directly proportional to electronegativity. Percentage of S character is directly proportional to electronegativity. So means what? Basic nature sp3 is greater than sp2 greater than sp, because here is 25% S character, 33.33% S character and 50% S character, right? So percentage of S character increases, electronegativity increases. Electronegativity increases, basic nature what happens, Nana? Huh? Basic nature what happens? Decreases. So what is the answer? Huh? Hello? TBA. Write it down. TBA. Okay, done. Done now. Within 3 days, sir. Delay. చేసినారా చదివినావా అయిపోయిన వాటికంటే ఫస్ట్ అయిపోయిన వాటి మీద కాన్సెప్ట్ అదే అంటున్నా అదే అంటే ఫస్ట్ నీ టెన్షన్ నీ టార్గెట్ అంతా అయిపోయిన వాటి మీద పెట్టు అయిపోయిన వాటిది నా టెన్షన్ అదే అంటున్నారా అయిపోకపోతే నాకు బాధ రైట్ డన్ ఎనీ డౌట్స్ రైట్ నాన్న this is we called as pyrrole and this is we could say pyridine. So let me know which is more basic. This is aniline. This is pyrrole already above case I explained. Come on, let me know. So first case, first case, pyrrole and pyridine. Pyrrole and pyridine case. So this lone pair is participating in the resonance now. Whenever the lone pair is participating in the resonance means what? It is busy. It can't donate. So obviously, pyridine is more basic. This is the lone pair is there. It's not participating in the resonance. It's free. Okay? Got it, everyone? Then in case of second case, obviously this lone pair is participating in the resonance, and even though here also lone pair is participating in the resonance, but because of this lone pair the compound is aromatic. Without this donating, it's already aromatic, right? So aniline is more basic than pyridine. So it's a very important question. Just note it down. Come on, fast. Aniline is more basic than pyrrole. Write it down. Aniline is more basic than pyrrole. Aniline is more basic than pyrrole. Completed? Hello? That? Yeah, now try this. First question. Come on. Hmm. నా క్లాస్లో ఉన్నా. Right, so first one, A greater than B. Into the answer. A more basic. B. Answers. Huh? I didn't say the answer. But for futuristic, I'm just going to tell the answer A greater than B. How did you guess? How did you guess? I didn't say. Right. Mukund. Mukund Rishikesh. Mukund వింటున్నావు? Yeah. See, no, here is nitrogen is oxygen is there, right? I'm just speaking about the basic nature of, right? Because this is oxygen is which nature? Huh? More electronegative, right? Withdrawing. So nothing is there. So obviously A greater than B. In these two cases, huh? So this is sp2. This is sp3. Now all I told. Double bond sp2, sp3. So what is the answer? No, first we need to see the hybridization. First, here is that is the second effect which we need to consider. Right? First direct effect we have to cross check. So if direct is same, then we will go with the P check. Right? What is the answer now? Hello. B greater than A because of sp3 hybridization. Come on. Write it down. Important questions now. In this case, no, third one case here. These two lone pairs are not participating in the resonance, right? So this the nitrogen lone pairs also does not participating, but the nitrogen acts as what? Minus I, right? And obviously A greater than B. This is very important one. Last one is very important one. Come on, right or wrong doesn't matter. Last one. Right, wrong. What is the answer? Everyone tell me. Hmm? Speaking about these two. Vipra. Hmm? Hmm? Good run. What is the answer? Anyone? Hmm? Hello. Question the camera. A greater than B. A greater than B is right answer. Why? A greater than B is right. Hmm? A greater than B is right. Hmm? See now, because whenever the bridged cases is there, bridged cases, it's non-planar, means, right? Non-planar. So these electrons, non-planar means it's not participating in the resonance. When the resonance is possible, all are in the plane, same plane, then only resonance is possible. So these electrons we are called as localized electrons. Localized means these are delocalized, means it is participating in the resonance. Localized, delocalized. Which one is busy? Delocalized. Because resonance is possible over here. Yes or no? Hello? Yes. So resonance is possible. In this case, no resonance. So obviously, which is more basic? A or B? A. So write it down. A or localized electrons are not participating in the resonance. A or localized electrons, they are not participating in the resonance. What is this, bro? What is this? Hello. What is this? Amide. Here, amide, aniline. Both the cases A and B. Which is more basic? Which is more basic? Which is more basic? General, any carbon or any nitrogen, so like this, the cyclic, right, compounds like this. This is in the non-planar, like non-planar means what? Out of plane. When it is non-planar, is it possible resonance is possible? Huh? అవును అప్పుడు ఆ రెండు సేమ్ ఉంటేనే ఇది ఇస్తే అది తీసుకుంటుంది. ఇక్కడ పాసిబుల్ అవుతుందని చెప్పాను కదా నేను. ఇక్కడ రెజొనెన్స్ అనేది పాసిబుల్ అవుతుంది బికాస్ బోత్ ఆర్ ఇన్ ద సేమ్. ఓకే, ఇక్కడనా లేదు, ఇక్కడ నైట్రోజన్ బ్రిడ్జ్డ్ కార్బన్, రైట్? హలో, బ్రిడ్జ్డ్ కార్బన్ ఉంటుంది. whenever the bridged carbons, even ఇక్కడ కార్బన్ కేస్ ఆల్సో is not possible. బ్రిడ్జ్ ఉంటాయి కదా. సో localized, that means resonance is not possible అని రాసేసుకో సింపుల్. amide and amine, aniline and aliphatic and aromatic, right? So like that. So which is more basic? B is more basic or A? So in the last class I told you some in case of carboxylic acid and benzoic acid cases, which is more acidic case. This lone pair is participating in the effective resonance. Equivalent resonating structure we will get, right, when we compare with this. Okay, hello. More effective resonance is possible in case of amides, aliphatic amide. Got it? So now tell me, which is more basic? Yeah, equivalent. Even in case of acetic acid also equivalent. Whenever the equivalent resonance is there, I told you, right? That case is more effective. Oxygen, nitrogen almost all similar, right? Similar size, almost all more electronegative cases both. Okay. So more, write it down. Amides are weak bases. Amides are very weak bases because amides are very weak bases. దీని కింద రాసేసుకో. This is amides. Amides are very weak bases. Amides are very weak bases because lone pair effectively delocalized. Because lone pair effectively delocalized. Lone pair is effectively delocalized. Weak amides are very weak bases. Amides are very weak bases because lone pair effectively delocalized. Lone pair effectively delocalized. Effectively delocalized means perfect ga delocalize avutundi. Effectively delocalized because Okay, done. Hello. ఎఫెక్టివ్ లెసన్స్ రెండు పక్క పక్కన ఉంటాయి అండ్ అటు ఇది ఇమీడియట్గా అటు ఇటు ఇటు దట్టు నడుస్తూ ఉంటుందిరా. ఓకే, ఇదేమో ఇక్కడ నుంచి తిరిగి ఇట్లా తిరిగి ఇట్లా తిరిగి ఇట్లా తిరిగి ఇట్లా తిరిగి ఇట్లా రావాలి, రైట్? ఇక్కడ ఈ పర్టికులర్ ఎమాయిడ్స్ అండ్ ఎనిలిన్ కేసెస్లో నేను చెప్తున్నాను క్లియర్గా. ఓకే, పర్టికులర్గా ఇలాంటి కేసు ఎప్పుడైనా ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ కేస్ ఇట్స్ కమింగ్ ఇన్ ఫ్యూచర్, కీప్ ఇన్ యువర్ మైండ్. ఐఎమ్ clearly telling that amides are very weak bases because the lone pair is having effectively delocalized. Effectively delocalized means ఇది ఇటు పోతుంది, ఇటు 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 రెండే స్ట్రక్చర్స్ ఉంటుంది, ఇట్లా ఇట్లా ఇలా 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 ఇలా. అది బెటరా ఇట్లా బెటరా? ఏ తొందరగా వస్తుంది? అంతే, రైట్? నెక్స్ట్, so sometimes base strength, different cases also we will speak the base strength is like that. If it is a strong acid, its conjugate base is what? What is conjugate acid and conjugate base concept? Acid base. For example, HSO4 minus. What is its conjugate acid and what is its conjugate base? What is its conjugate acid and conjugate base? Conjugate acid is SO4 2 minus. ఎవరు చెప్పింది? నేను క్లియర్గా చెప్పిన కదా నీకు. అవును, యాడ్ అని చెప్పిన కదా, యాసిడ్లో ఏ ఉంది, ఏ అంటే యాడ్ చేయాలా? కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవ్వద్దనే కదా చెప్పింది, మళ్ళీ కన్ఫ్యూజ్ ఎట్లయితావు? సో కాంజుగేట్ యాసిడ్, యాసిడ్ means what? A means what? Add. What we need to add? H plus we need to add. So what is the difference? Conjugate acid means H2SO4 because we are adding the H plus H. Plus H means H2SO4. Conjugate base means we need to remove the one H plus. So SO4 2 minus. So write it down. Conjugate acid base, never ever, because this is a silly question and number of times a lot of students are missing the question. It's a conjugate acid base. So they'll give one, for example, H2O. What is its conjugate acid? If they're asking, what is its conjugate base? What is its conjugate base? Conjugate acid. H3O. H3O plus. H3O plus. Conjugate base. OH minus. OH minus. Simple. Don't confuse, ra. Important. Lots of people are confusing, but you can't confuse. Yes or no? Whenever conjugate acid, A is there, right? A. So, for example, acid is strong. If the acid is strong, its conjugate base, its CB, conjugate base is what, Nana? Weak. Write it down. If acid is strong, its conjugate base is weak. If weak acid, its conjugate base strong. What is conjugate base? Acid and conjugate base. What is conjugate base? Removal of H plus. When acid is there, when H plus is less, that is its conjugate base. So if acid is strong, its conjugate base is weak. సో సింప్లీ ఇయర్ ఇది ఈ పాయింట్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలంటే సో ఐ టెల్ యూ వన్ లాజిక్ రైట్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఒక పెన్ ఉందిరా, పెన్ ఈజ్ హెచ్ ప్లస్ అనుకోండి రైట్. పెన్ ఈజ్ ద హెచ్ ప్లస్. ఈ పెన్తో రాస్తే నేను ప్రతి ఎగ్జామ్ ఫెయిల్ అవుతున్నా. ఏం చేస్తున్నా? ప్రతి ఎగ్జామ్ ఫెయిల్ అవుతున్నా రైట్. అప్పుడు నేనేమనుకుంటే ఈ పెన్నుని ఎంత తొందరగా అంటే ఎవరికి పడితే వాళ్ళకి ఇచ్చేద్దాం అనుకుంటానా, లేదా నా దగ్గర ఉంచుకుందాం అనుకుంటానా? అర్థమవుతుంది ఏం చెప్తున్నా? ఈ పెన్నుని నా దగ్గర ఉంచుకుంటానా, తొందరగా వేరే వాళ్ళకి ఇస్తానా? హలో చెప్పండి రా, మీకే ఆన్లైన్ ఇచ్చేస్తాం రైట్. तो फास्ट इच्छेस्ता राइट. समझ में आ रहा है ना मैं आपको? ये पेन है, मैं ये पेन से लिखते तो जो भी एग्जाम में फेल हो रहा हूँ, मैं डोनेट करने के चाहता हूँ राइट. मेरे पास रखने के चाहते हैं, डोनेट करने के लिए चाहते हैं, देने के लिए, दूसरों को देने के लिए, बिकॉज मैं फेल हो रहा हूँ ना. लेकिन किसी को दिया था, मतलब వేరే వాళ్ళకి ఇచ్చేసినాడు ఆయన. ఇచ్చేసిన తర్వాత వాడు ఫెయిల్ అవడం స్టార్ట్ చేసిండు. సో వాడు తీసుకొచ్చి మళ్ళీ మనకి ఇస్తే ఏం చేస్తాం మనం? వద్దురా, నాకు వద్దు పెన్ వద్దు, నువ్వే ఉంచుకోపోరా అంటాం. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ స్ట్రాంగ్ యాసిడ్. ఇచ్చేసిన తర్వాత ఇట్స్ కాంజుగేట్ బేస్ ఇస్ వీక్, ఇట్ వోంట్ టేక్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రివర్స్, ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ వీక్ యాసిడ్, ఇట్స్ కాంజుగేట్ బేసిస్ ఈ ఎగ్జామ్తో రాస్తే ఎనీ ఎగ్జామ్ టాపర్ ఇక అంతే. ఏ ఎగ్జామ్ అయినా ఫుల్ టు ఫుల్ టాపర్ ఇక అది గోల్డెన్ పెన్. ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఇమ్మంటే ఎవరికైనా ఇమ్మంటే ఇస్తారా నేను? వీక్ యాసిడ్ ఏమంటాం? వీక్ యాసిడ్ మీన్స్ ఇట్ వోంట్ గివ్ ద హెచ్ ప్లస్ మోర్ ఈజీలీ. ఎవడో బలవంతంగా కొట్టేసిండు. ఏం చేసిండు? ఎవడో బలవంతంగా లాక్కోపోయిండు. అప్పుడు నేను కాంజుగేట్ బేస్ అయితే కదా హెచ్ ప్లస్లో అయితే, అప్పుడు నేను ఎట్లా వెతుకుతూ ఉంటా దేనికోసం? పెన్ను కనిపిస్తే చాలు పట్టుకొస్తాను, ఆ పెన్ ఎట్లా వేసుకుపోతారు అని రైట్. అట్లా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. స్ట్రాంగ్ యాసిడ్స్ ఇట్స్ కాంజుగేట్ బేస్ ఇస్ వీక్, weak acids its conjugate base is strong. If sometimes basic strength if they are asking, so we need to keep this in our mind. अक्षित समझ गए ना? स्ट्रांग वाला है तो weak conjugate base, weak acid है तो strong conjugate base. Then for example HF, HCl, HBr, HI, which is strong acid in this case? So what is its conjugate base for all? For HF, what is its conjugate base? Was F minus, because we need to remove the conjugate base means what? F minus here, Cl minus here, Br minus here, I minus. These are conjugate base. This is Cb, not chicken biryani, okay? Conjugate base. This is acid. From acid, if you are removing the H plus, it becomes conjugate base. Right, which is strong acid? Strong acid, which one? HI is strong acid, then HBr, then HF. Right? Acidic. Strong acid is this. This is strong acid. Strong acid. So its conjugate base, this is what? Hello? Weak. So F minus, Cl minus, Br minus and I minus, base strength is which one? Which is more basic strength? Obviously F minus. Because this is weak. Weak acid. Weak acid. Its conjugate base is strong. Its conjugate base is strong. Write it down. Any doubts, anybody? Hello? Hello? అవిక్షిత్ అర్థమైందా? మామూలు ఫాస్ట్ లేదు ఇది సుమ్మ కదులుతుంది అంటే ఇట్లా రబ్బర్ లాగానే ఉంది. Which is stronger base now? This base strength is SA CH3S minus CH2O minus. They'll ask which is stronger base. So if we don't know the base strength, what we need to do? Huh? Which is conjugate strong conjugate base. Basic strength adugutunnam. Bases conjugate base ante base. Right. For example, CH3 SH, CH3 OH. Now what I did, I made it into acids. Acidic strength is somewhat easy when we compare with the base strength. So when sometimes if we don't know the base strength, what we need to do? Just add the H plus, it becomes acids. If the acid is strong, this conjugate base is weak. CH3SH and CH3O minus, which is strong acid? Obviously CH3SH. So in this case also, top to bottom, what exactly happens? Fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine size is increasing, right? When the size is increasing, acidic nature, so we can easily break down the H plus, right? So now this is strong acid, so means its conjugate base is weak. So which is stronger? CH3O minus stronger. This is strong acid, this is weak conjugate base, right? Veg chicken biryani, veg chicken biryani untadara ekkadaina? Weak conjugate base, not veg chicken. Veg ante V వస్తుంది కదా, వీక్ చికెన్ బిర్యానీ అయితే. Done? 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 H3 minus NH O minus F minus. Let me know in this case which is strong base. OH H minus OH minus. Now what we can do? इसको CH4 डाल दो, इसको खोल दो, पानी डाल दो, HF डाल दो, right? This strong acid, in this case size almost all similar, right? Same period, more electronegative, right? HF is strong acid. Then this, its conjugate bases, if it is strong, its conjugate base weak. It is weak acid, its conjugate base strong, right? The order is clear, everyone? Any doubt? Hello? 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 Write it down. Important. Very, 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 very important. Malaya pala. Malaya. HF anna strong acid anna. Strong acid. Strong acid is conjugate base enti F minus kada. Lonch H minus తీసేస్తే conjugate base అవుతుంది కదా, right? Conjugate base అయితే ఇది స్ట్రాంగ్ అయితే ఇది ఏమవుతుంది? వీక్. వెరీ స్ట్రాంగ్ అయితే వెరీ వీక్. అయిపోయింది కదా. అర్థమవుతుందా? Right. So remaining I'll discuss tomorrow. Okay. Almost all done. GOC కొంచెం ఇంకా చిన్న అప్లికేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. తర్వాత ఐసోమరిజం స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాను. నెక్స్ట్ ఐసోమరిజం ఐ విల్ స్టార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ ద నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్. ఓకే. So almost all GOC. So a lot of things we discussed: aromatic nature, right? Acidic nature, basic nature, right? The heat of hydrogenation, heat of combustion, hyperconjugation, aromatic compounds, non-aromatic, anti-aromatic, bond length, bond order, right? A lot of things we discussed in the GOC. So then I'll explain the isomerism and types of reactions, addition reactions, electrophilic addition, nucleophilic addition, free radical addition, substitution reactions like this, electrophilic substitution, nucleophilic substitution, free radical substitution, right? Like that. Okay, now? Today I'll start that electrochemistry, then D and F blocks also. Two classes coming, 7:30 to 8:30, 8:30 to 9:30, right? So 7:30 అయిపోయింది కదా, 7:30 to 8:30, 8:30 to 9:30. Otherwise 10 వరకు అయినా పోతాం. ఓకేనా? హలో 11th క్లాసులు ఉంటే you can ఇది లైవ్ స్ట్రీమింగ్ అవుతుందా? ఇది 154 అవ్వట్లేదా లైవ్ స్ట్రీమింగ్? అయితే అవ్వలేదా? పెట్టినా అన్నది కదా. అయింది కదా. నా దాంట్లో కూడా కనిపిస్తలేదు, పెట్టినట్టు అయితే ఉంది కానీ అన్లిస్టెడ్లో పెట్టింది. పబ్లిక్ విత్ ఇప్పుడు వస్తుందా చూడు. అన్లిస్టెడ్లో పెట్టిండ్రు.
అన్లిస్టెడ్లో పెడితే లింక్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళు చూడగలరు.
లింక్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళు చూడగలరు. మన అంటే లైవ్ క్లాసెస్ అన్నీ అన్లిస్టెడ్లో పెట్టించాను. సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా మొన్ననే అంటే ఫ్రైడే కదరా 1.100 సబ్స్క్రైబర్స్ అయ్యారు. ఫ్రైడే రోజు కదా, ఫ్రైడే 100 అయింది. సాటర్డే సండే వచ్చేసరికి 450 కొట్టారు. చేసినావా? నేను కూడా అందరితో కనిపించిన అందరితో వేయించిన.